welcome back to Storytime with Miss Rhonda. I'm glad you could join me today. We're going to start Storytime with our gates swing open and the cow goes free. So it goes like this. You close your gates like this, and this is the gate swinging open. And then when the cow gets out, it goes over and it climbs the apple tree. And then it falls asleep because it ate so many apples it got tired. And so we have to pick it up and carry it home. And you know the cows are very heavy. It's going to be hard to pick up that cow. So you got to use all of your strength to pick it up. Okay, you ready? Close your gates. Here we go. The gates swing open and the cow goes free. She climbs the branches of the apple tree. She falls asleep from the apple she ate, so we carry her home. Pick her up. Oh, lift her. Oh, she's so heavy. Take a step. Put her down. And we close the gate. Good job. All right, let's do something a little bit lighter. Shall we do the gates swing open and the cat goes free? Okay, let's do that. The gate swings open and the cat goes free. She climbs the branches of the apple tree. She falls asleep from the apple she ate. So we carry her home. Pick up that kitty. Pretend you have a kitty in your arm and pet your little kitty. Oh, meow, meow. Oh. Put her down gently and close the gate. Okay. Shall we do some spiders? Let's carry some spiders out. Ooh, spiders are creepy crawly. They just have a little tiny gate, so you could make a little tiny gate with just your hands. You ready? The gates swing open and the spider goes free. It climbs the branches of the apple tree. It falls asleep from the apples it ate. So we carry it home. Ew! 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 And we close the gate. Close the gate. Okay, let's do lobsters. Let's carry some lobsters. You know, lobsters have those clacky claws. Ready? Let's close the gate. The gate swings open and the lobsters go free. Let me see you do lobster hands. Good job. They climb the branches of the apple tree. They fall asleep from the apples they ate. So we carry them home. Ouch! 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 Pinch the person next to you. Pinch them with your lobster claws. All right, put them down quick, and close the gate. Good job. Okay, if you have your blackbirds at home, then you can pick them up. If you don't have blackbirds, there is a document attached to this story time that you can print out your own set of blackbirds. But if you don't have a printer, or if you don't have those blackbirds made, then you can just use your fingers like this. Okay, here we go. Hold your blackbirds up. Okay, two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, the other named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds floating in a cloud. This one was quiet, but this one was loud. Fly away loud. Now whisper again. Ready? Come back quiet. Now loud. Come back loud. Good job. Two little blackbirds sitting in the muck. You know what muck is? Muck is extra ooey, gooey mud. It's the kind of mud that pulls your boot right off when you're stepping it. Two little blackbirds sitting in the muck. This one got free, but this one stayed stuck. Now let's try to pull him out together. Ready? Pull hard, pull hard, pull hard. Good job. Okay. Fly away, free. Fly away. All right. Fly away, stuck. Come on. All right. We're going to really have to try hard to pull him. Are you ready to pull him out? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2. Get ready. 3. Good job. All right. Come back, free. Come back, stuck. Can you get him back there? Come on, pull him hard. Pull him really, really hard. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whew, that was hard. 2 little blackbirds skating on the ice. This one was mean. Show the person you're watching Storytime with what your face looks like when you're mean. But this one was nice. Let me see your nice face. That's nice. All right, get mean again. Ready? Go away, mean. Now be nice. Fly away, nice. Okay, let me see your mean faces. Come back, mean. Now be nice. Come back, nice. Good job. 2 little blackbirds sitting on your toe. I need a toe. Can I borrow your toe, Froggy? There's Froggy's toe. 2 little blackbirds sitting on Froggy's toe. This one was fast, but this one was slow. Fly away fast. Fly away slow. Get ready to come back fast. You ready? Come back fast. Now, really slow. Come back slow. Good job. 2 little blackbirds, the best of friends. Fly away, friends. Come back again, friends. And that's the Froggy, come on up here and say hi to the boys and girls. Do you want to help me do our next song? We're going to sing 3 Little Ducks Went Out One Day. All right, and you can take the ducks off as we sing, okay? All right, good job. All right, here it goes. 3 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mommy duck called them quack, quack, quack. But only 2 little ducks came back. Let's count them. 1, 2. Good job. All right, here we go. We have 2 little ducks. Let's sing it with 2. 2 little ducks went out one day over the hill and far away. Mommy duck called them quack, quack, quack. But only 1 little duck came back. Let's count them. 1 and 1, Mommy. All right, here we go. 1 little duck went out one day over the hills and far away. Mommy duck called them quack, quack, quack. But no little ducks came running back. Where did all the little ducks go? They're playing. Did you like that song? Today's story is called The 3 Musicians of Bremen. Once upon a time, so long ago that nobody really remembers, there was a donkey that lived on a farm. And he had been on that farm for years and years and years, and he had given his master many, many, many good years of service. But he became old, and it was harder for him to pull things and to carry things. And so the farmer told him, "You're too old, you need to leave the farm now." Well, the donkey was very, very sad because he loved the farm. And he cried a little tear and held his head to the ground, and he walked away. And while he walked, he thought to himself, "What can I do now? What kinds of good qualities or talent do I have where I can make a living? Well, the donkey had a lovely hee-haw. He went like this, hee-haw, hee-haw. And he thought that his hee-haw was the most beautiful sound. And so he thought, I could be a musician. And I could go to Bremen, which is the next big town over, and I could sing for people and they'll give me money for my singing. So he walked along and he walked along and he came to a dog who was crying on the side of the road. Oh, oh, oh. The doggy felt so sorry for the dog, and he stopped and he said, "What is wrong, doggy?" And the dog said, "Oh, I'm so old now." And the donkey could see he was a little gray around his muzzle. That's the long part of the dog's face. And he said, "Oh, well, it's not so bad being old. I'm old too." And he said, "Yes, but my master says that I'm too old to hunt now, and he's told me that I should just go away. And I don't know what to do." And the donkey looked at the dog and he said, "Well, I heard you howling and you have a lovely howl." And the dog said, "Oh, you think so?" And he said, "Yes, I do. I'm going to go to Bremen to be a musician, and with your lovely howl and my beautiful hee-haw, hee-haw, we could be musicians together." Well, the dog thought that was a fine idea. And so he climbed up onto the donkey's back and they walked along and walked along and walked along. Well, before long, they came to a cat. And the cat was on the side of the road crying and licking its paws and crying and meowing like this. Meow, meow. Well, the donkey and the dog looked at each other. And they looked at the cat and they said, "What's wrong, poor little cat?" And the cat said, "Oh, I'm too old to catch mice. And now my owner doesn't want me to be on the farm. He's going to get a new kitty cat to catch all the mice. And I don't have a job anymore. And I don't know what to do." Well, the dog said, "Well, we heard your beautiful meowing. And I can howl. And the donkey can bray and make a hee-haw sound. So we are going to go to Bremen, the next town, the big city, and we're going to sing, and people will pay us for the beautiful music that we make." Well, the cat thought that sounded like a fine idea, so she got up on the donkey's back too, and the three of them walked along the road. And after a while, they came to another farm, and sitting on the fence on the side of the road was a rooster. And the rooster was going, "Cock-a-doodle-doo." And the animals looked at the rooster and they said, "What's wrong?" And the rooster said, "Oh, I'm too old, and the hens don't pay any attention to me anymore, and they don't do anything that I say, and now the farmer has told me I have to leave the farm, and I don't know what I'm going to do." Well, the other animals looked at each other and they said, "Let's bring him to Bremen with us. We're all going to become musicians. We're going to Bremen in order to sing for people there. And because it's a city, we're sure that they're going to pay us for our beautiful music that we make together. Because the cat can meow and the dog can howl, and I make a lovely hee-haw bray. And you can do your cock-a-doodle-doo." And so the rooster said, "I'm in." And so they all got together and they started walking down the road together. Well, pretty soon night came and it got really dark. And the animals could see in the distance there was a house nestled in the trees up ahead, and they could see a beautiful warm yellow light shining out from the windows. So they crept up. They looked inside the window, and they saw 3 men wearing masks. But the farm animals had never been off their farms, and so they didn't know that the men that were inside there were robbers. And so the donkey said, you know, there's a lot of food on that table where those men are. And maybe if we sing our song, the men will pay us and give us some food because I'm awfully hungry. And the other animals agreed. They thought that sounded like a good idea. So the dog got up onto the donkey's back, and the cat crawled on top of the dog, and the rooster got on top of the cat. And they all moved up to the window, and they peered inside, and they started their song. And the donkey went, ee-haw! And the dog went, oh! And the cat went, meow! And the rooster went, cock-a-doodle-doo! And the men inside turned, and they looked out the window, but all they could see was a black shape. And they looked out the window, and they saw that giant shape with lots and lots of eyes, and it was just black and scary looking with spikes and horns and claws all around it. And the men jumped up from the table, and they ran out of that house as fast as they can, and they ran and they ran and they ran into the forest. Well, the animals watched them go, and they were kind of surprised. And so the donkey said, maybe they've gone to tell others, maybe in Bremen, that we're great musicians, and they're probably getting people to come back now to listen to us. Let's go inside and wait for them. So the animals went inside, and there was all that food going to waste on the table, so they all helped themselves. They gathered around the table, and there was something delicious for each one of them to eat. Well, in the meantime, those robbers were out in the forest, and they started to think, and they thought, we should send somebody back there to check out the scene and make sure there really is a monster. And the 2 other robbers pointed to the youngest robber, and they said, you go, see what's going on in that house, and then you come back and report to us what happened. So the robber crept through the dark, and he crept up to the door of the little house where the animals were all sleeping in front of the fireplace on the floor. And the cat was all curled up in a little ball on the hearth, and the dog was snoring in the corner, and the donkey was all stretched out, and the rooster had his head tucked under his wing, and everything was quiet. And the only sound that you could hear was the crackling of the fireplace. Well, the thief opened the door, and he stepped inside, but it was dark, and he couldn't see anything. The cat heard the man come in, and he opened his eyes, and he looked up, and the light from the fire reflected in his eyes and made them glow red. And the robber thought that they were coals from the burning fireplace, and he struck a match right against the cat's eye, thinking he was going to light his match so he could see better. And the cat was infuriated and went, "Row!" and scratched the robber. And the robber was so surprised he lost his balance, and he reeled back, and he stepped on the dog's tail. And the dog woke up from a nice sound sleep, and he rowed, and he bit the robber on the leg. The robber jumped back, and he bashed into the donkey, and the donkey was so surprised out of his dream that he took his back legs and he kicked that robber across the room, and he fell right into the rooster. He took his arm out from under his wing, and he went, "Arr!" And he screamed in that robber's ear so loud the robber couldn't even hear anything for a little bit. So the robber went running back into the forest, and he said to everybody, "Oh my gosh, you won't believe what happened." And they said, What? Tell us right away so we know what to do." And the youngest robber said, "Oh, it was just terrible. I went in, and a witch scratched me with her long fingernails. And then a lion bit me on my leg. And then a giant hit me with a club on the back, and I went flying across the room, and this horrible monster made this terrible sound in my ear that was so loud I couldn't hear out of my ear for a while. It was terrible. That place is filled with monsters. We can never go back there. Well, the robbers agreed, and they ran away as fast as they could, and they never, ever came back to that part of the world again. When they woke up, there was still food to eat, and there was piles and piles of money that was laying around in that cabin, so the animals had food for as long as they ever wanted it. And they decided, well, the people that were in this house before didn't come back, and so they decided to stay there. And they all lived happily together in that little house. And every night they would all pile on top of each other, and they'd go outside and they'd sing their song, "Yee-haw! Oh! Meow! Ga-ga-da-da-da!" to the heavens. And one day, maybe they'll get to Bremen. Maybe they'll be musicians. But for now, they were happy just living together in their little house. The end. Let's sing a song about a bunny rabbit and some carrots. And we all know bunnies love to eat carrots, right? So this little bunny is going to have a little taste of what's growing in my garden. This is how it goes. Down in my garden where the dirt is brown were 4 little carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny rabbit looking for lunch. He squeezed through the fence and out goes 1 carrot. Now we have 1, 2, 3 carrots. All right, let's sing it again. Down in my garden where the dirt is brown were 3 little carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny rabbit looking for lunch. He squeezed through the fence and munch, munch, munch. Down in my garden where the dirt is brown were 2 little carrots growing in the ground. Along came a bunny rabbit looking for lunch. He squeezed through the fence and munch, munch, munch. All right, we just have 1 little carrot left. So let's sing it with 1 little carrot. Ready? Down in my garden where the dirt is brown was 1 little carrot growing in the ground. Along came a bunny rabbit looking for lunch. He squeezed through the fence and munch, munch, munch. All gone. All right, let's play Tiny Cat, Tiny Cat. Are you behind the whatever hat? All right, let's get Froggy to help us because he can hide it and then I can play with you at home. Froggy, come on up. I need you again. There he is again. All right, Froggy, we're going to play our game Tiny Cat. And would you do me the favor, please, and hide the tiny cat behind the hats that I'm going to show the boys and girls right now? Okay, great. I'm so glad you're going to help us. I'm going to show you a hat, and you tell me who wears a hat like this. Who wears this kind of hat? Did you guess pirate? You were right. A pirate wears a hat like that. All right, who wears a hat like this? A firefighter, that's right. Froggy, do you want to put that one up on the board for me? There you go. Okay, who wears a hat like this? Did you guess king or queen? Yeah, Froggy thought it was a king or a queen, that's right. So I'm going to put that right there. All right, how about this hat? Do you know who wears a hat like that when they're baking pastries and cakes and cookies? A chef. A chef wears a big poofy hat like this. Let's put this one, where can we put this one? I'll help you put it over there. And how about this one? Yes, it's a Boston Red Sox baseball cap. That's right. Do you like the Sox? I think this cap would fit Froggy. Look, he looks pretty good in that hat, doesn't he? All right, we'll put it right there. And who wears a silly hat like this with polka dots and a pom-pom on the top? You don't know? This is a clown's hat. All right. So now here's our tiny cat. Meow. So Froggy, would you take the tiny cat, please? And you can hide it behind any one of these hats. We're going to close our eyes. So I'm going to close my eyes and you close your eyes at home too. And while they're closed, Froggy is going to hide the kitty cat underneath one of these hats. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to sing my song. You're going to close your eyes. Make sure you close them. Ready? Now it's time to close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Now it's time to close your eyes. No one's peeking. All right, Froggy, did you remember to hide it? Did you hide it? He did. He was teasing us. Okay. All right, let's see. Do you want to try the pirate one first? Let's try the pirate. All right, so we'll do our little rhyme. Tiny cat, are you under the pirate's hat? Let's count 1, 2, 3. Oh, he's not there. All right, let's try this one. Let's try the firefighter's hat. Should we do that one? Tiny cat, are you under the firefighter's hat? Let's check. 1, 2, 3. Ah, he's not there. Let's try looking under the king's hat. Are you ready? Do you think that's a good idea? He doesn't want us to look under there. I'll bet you it's under there. Let's check and see. All right, here we go. Tiny cat, are you under the king's hat? Let's look. Yeah, we're going to look. All right. 1, 2, 3. Now I know it's under here. Oh, there's the tiny cat. Meow, 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 meow. Thanks for helping me. Anytime. It's time to say goodbye, Storytimers. So we're going to sing our goodbye song. See you later, alligator. All right, ready? Here we go. You can follow along with the pictures. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile, out the door, dinosaur, give a hug, ladybug. See you soon, old baboon, blow a kiss, jellyfish, hit the trail, little snail, wave goodbye, butterfly. Bye, everybody. I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you again. Stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time on Virtual Storytime with Miss Rhonda.